Good morning, students. In the last class, we discussed about the adders. We discussed about two 1-bit input adder, two 1-bit input adder, also called as off adder. Then we discussed three 1-bit input adder, that is known as full adder. And I asked you to draw the full adder diagram using half adder. Okay, complete that task. Next, we discussed about adding two-bit input, and we call that adder as parallel adder. So we discussed about 2-bit parallel adder, and this 2-bit parallel adder. Okay, we are adding the binary bits, so it is also known as binary adder. So 2-bit parallel adder or binary adder, both are same. Similarly, I asked for you to draw 4-bit parallel adder or binary adder in a similar manner. Okay. Today we will discuss about the subtractor. Regarding the previous class, if you have any doubt, ask me. Okay. Design a subtractor to subtract two 1-bit inputs. Two 1-bit inputs. So we have two 1-bit inputs. A is 1 bit, B is 1 bit. Now you have to do the subtraction operation. Okay. So when you do the subtraction, okay, first when you are performing 1-bit subtraction, you need to have the idea how many output bits will be present when you are doing 1 bit. Okay. Generally, when you are adding 1 bit, you will get one borrow, and you will get one borrow and one difference. Okay. For example, 1 minus 1. 1 minus 1 nothing but what is the difference? 0. Are you taking any borrow to the subtracting? No, you are not taking any borrow. So it is 0. Borrow is 0. Difference is 0. For example, 0 minus 1. 0 minus 1 is not possible. So you have to take one borrow. So borrow is 1. Okay. Then this borrow will be, we are taking one borrow. So 0 will become 1 0. 1 0 nothing but decimal equivalent 2. 2 minus 1, 1. 1 is the difference. And what is the borrow value? Borrow value is 1. You have taken one borrow. Okay. So when you are doing two 1-bit input subtraction, the output of the circuit also 2 bits. One is borrow, one is difference. So the step 1, from the given data, design having two 1-bit inputs, symbols symbols x comma y, and two 1-bit outputs, symbols b comma d. B is borrow, d is difference. Next, it is similar to sum in the addition carry. It is similar to sum and carry in the adder. Now, step 2. Define truth table for this subtraction operation. Okay, from the subtraction principles, you can draw the truth table. X, Y, B, D is the output. When X is 2 inputs are there, you will get the 4 combinations 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. So 0, 0, 0 minus 0, difference is 0. You are not taking any borrow. 0 minus 1, already here I explained it. Borrow is 1, difference is 1. 1 minus 0, difference is 1. You are not taking any borrow. 1 minus 1, both are 0. Next, step 3. Express each output in terms of input. In terms of inputs. So, first we are having 2 outputs. One is borrow, one is difference. First, express these two as standard SOP form equation or standard POS form equation. According to you, okay, I am going to standard SOP form equation. B is equal to, wherever it is 1, write out the equivalent input. What is the equivalent input? 1. So B is equal to sigma x comma y. The input equivalent is 1. Coming to the difference, when D is 1, input value is 1. When D is 1, input value is 2. 1 comma. So, solving using K-map. Above expression is already in standard SOP form. So, 1. Here also same thing. Okay, here single 1. So, form the group and write out the expression. B is equal to x bar y. Here, these two are boxes are diagonal. Diagonal cells are not adjacent, so you have to form individual grouping. So D is equal to x y bar plus x bar y. X y bar plus x bar y nothing but XOR operation. So x XOR y. So the step 4. Draw the logic diagram. Draw the logic diagram. X and y both are the inputs. X inverter, x bar, y product. X in bar dot y. X bar dot y means AND it. So this is B. Next, x XOR y. is difference. This is the internal diagram. Here we forgot to draw the block diagram. Block diagram having inputs X, Y, output, borrow, difference. Okay, the internal diagram is this one. Okay, in the step 1 we forgot to draw the block diagram. This is about the two 1-bit input subtractor. If you have any doubt, ask me. Okay, this is also called half subtractor, similar to the half adder. This is called half subtractor. If you have any doubt, ask me. Next question: design 3 1-bit input subtractor. Okay, from the given data, it is having X, Y, Z, and say two 1-bit outputs, borrow and difference. Okay. What is the block diagram? Block diagram contains three inputs X, Y, Z, and two outputs borrow and difference. So define the truth table. So we are having the three inputs X, Y, Z, and borrow and difference. So you have to do X minus Y minus Z, and you have to write down the what is the borrow value, what is the difference value. You have to write down in this truth table. With the three values, we have 8 combinations. Okay. Now check the each value combination, each input combination, and write down the borrow and difference. Okay. You can use the 0 minus 0, 0 0 only. 0 minus 1, both are 1. 0 minus 1, both are 1. 1 minus 0, 0 only. 0 minus 1, 1 1. Borrow is 1, difference is 0. So 0 minus 1 minus 1. 0 minus 1 not possible. So take one borrow. You have taken borrow and borrow is 1. 1 minus 0. Okay, 1 0 but 2. 2 minus 1. What you will get? 1. Again 1 minus 1, 0. So difference is 0. Borrow is 1. Borrow is 1. Write this, you write down. Okay. 1 minus 0, 1 only, no borrow. 1 minus 0, 1, 1 minus 1, 0, both are 0. 1 minus 1, 0. 1 minus 1, 0, 0 minus 1, 1, 1. Okay. Step 3, express each output in terms of inputs. We have two outputs, borrow, difference. Wherever it is 1, write down the equivalent value. It is 1 when input is 1, input is 2, 3, 7. 1, 2, 3, 7. Similarly, write out the D. standard SOP form equation. 1, 2, 4. It is not 4, I think. 4 only. 4, 7. 1, 2, 4, 7. Now use 3 variable K-map for the solution. Okay, X, Y, Z, 0, 0. Wherever it is 1, keep, wherever the midterms are presented, keep 1. 1, 2, 3, 7. Here also the same thing. 1, 2, 4, 7. Now group. Here, if you form the grouping, these two will be one group, these two will be one group, these two will be one group. So write down the expression. Bar O is equal to 3 groups are there. X bar Z plus X bar Y plus YZ. Okay. Now write down this one. Look at these are all diagonal. So no adjacency in the boxes. So you have to write individual terms. So if you write the individual terms, X bar, Y bar, Z plus X bar, Y, Z bar plus X, Y, Z plus X, Y bar, Z bar. Look at the difference. It is similar to full adder expression. In the full adder, we create XOR operation of these 3 variables, X XOR, Y XOR, Z. Already we solved there. So I am writing directly here. Okay. D is equal to X XOR, Y XOR, Z. Already we solved this expression. You can refer in full adder. Now step 4. Draw the diagram. Okay, draw the logic diagram. Inputs are X, Y, Z. D is equal to X XOR, Y XOR, Z. This is D. Similarly, X bar Z. X bar Z. So take X. Here X bar. Invert the X bar. We have to go X bar Z, X bar Y. So this is X bar Z. X bar Z here. Next, similarly connect X bar Y. This is X bar Y. Take the Y from here. Next, YZ. This is Y. This is Z. These 3 are adding nothing but plus. Okay. Plus symbol indicates OR gate. OR gate bar. So this is the internal diagram of 3 1-bit input subtractor. It is known as full subtractor. Okay, similar to the full adder, it is known as full subtractor. And after This fourth step, I forgot to tell, check the correctness. Check the correctness. Correctness nothing but verify the truth table. Verify truth table. Okay. Verify the truth table means take any one combination. I am taking this combination. For example, x value 0, value 1. So 0 XR 1 XR 1. 0 XR 1 XR 1 nothing but 0. Okay, you are getting 0. Next, x is 0. So x bar is 1. X is 0, x bar is 1. So x bar is 1, z is 1. So you will get 1 here. X bar is 1, y is 1. You will get 1 here. Y z, you will get 1 here. So 1, 1, 1. R get 1. So 0, 1. So borrow is 1, difference is 0. So the circuit is correct. In this way, you have to verify the correctness of the design. Next, here the question is very interesting. Design a 2-bit adder, subtractor. So the same circuit should act as adder, at the same time subtractor, and operation of addition, or subtraction controlled by input M. Okay, one input is there M. It is controlling adding and subtracting. If M is equal to 0, it performs addition. If M is equal to 1, it performs subtraction. The same circuit should act as adder and subtractor. Whatever may be the question, you have to go with the steps only. Okay. Step 1. So when you are adding two inputs, you will get one is sum, one is carry. When you are subtracting 2 bits, you will get one is difference, one is borrow. So I am calling this one as BC, one is I am calling as DS output. So we are having 2 outputs and 3 inputs. Okay, from given data, design having 2 inputs Okay, design having 3 inputs. Okay, M, A, B. We are subtracting A, B. M is controlling and 2 outputs D, S, difference sum, borrow, carry. Okay, this is 2 outputs. So the block diagram is 3 inputs A, B, M, 2 outputs D, S, B. Now step 2. Define truth table. Okay, defining truth table, we are having inputs M, A, B, outputs DS, BC. Now, with three inputs, you will get 8 combinations 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1. Now, when input is 0, it acts as adder. When input is 1, it acts as subtractor. Now, m is equal to 0, so it will act as adder. So, write down the 0 plus 0, sum is 0, carry is 0, 0 plus 1, sum is 1, carry 1, 0, 1, 0, 1 plus 1, carry 1, sum 0. Now 0 minus 0, both are 0. 0 minus 1, borrow 1, difference 1. 1 minus 0, difference 1, borrow 0. 1 minus 1, both are 0. Now step 3. Step 3 is express each output in terms of inputs. In terms of inputs. So first write down two outputs, one is DS, one is PC. So write down standard SOP form equation DS. Wherever it is 1, write down the corresponding input equivalent. DS is equal to sigma. Wherever it is 1, when input is 1, 2, 5, 6. 1, 2, 5, 6. Okay. Similarly, BC, when input is 3, when input is 5. Now apply the K-map. 3 variables are there, input. So 3 variable K-map. Okay. M, A, B. Okay. Here the order I have taken is M, A, B. So you have to write the two corner values also M, A, B. Okay. 1, 2, 5, 6. 1, 2, 5, 6. Next, here 3, 5. 3, 5. Now write down the expression. Here grouping, do the grouping. Grouping is possible. Okay, these two you can form as one group, and these two midterms you can form as one group. So two groups are there. So DS is equal to, what is this value? A into B bar plus, what is this value? A is constant and 0, so A bar. B is constant 1. So DS is equal to AXR. Now BC. These two are not adjacent, so you have to write individual forming. M bar A, B. Next, M, A bar, B. You can take B comma, you can get M bar A, M, A bar. M bar A plus M A bar, nothing but XOR operation. So M XOR A. So you got the expression. So the final step is draw the logic diagram. Step 4, draw logic diagram. So draw the diagram. Inputs are M, A, B. So first A XOR B. DS is equal to A XOR B. This is DS. Next, BC is equal to M XOR A. M A XOR into B. So take B value from here into nothing but add. So this is BC. So this is the internal circuit of the design. Okay, it is having two XOR gates and one 2 input AND gate. Okay, similarly, I asked you to design if you have any doubt regarding this, you can ask me. Similarly, I am giving one assignment question number 2. Design a 3-bit adder subtractor and this adder subtractor controlled by M. If M is equal to 0, it will perform addition. Consider 3 bits A, B, C. Okay, it will perform the addition A plus B plus C. If M is equal to 1, it will perform subtraction. That is A minus B minus C. And it is having 2 outputs for your reference. Okay. Two outputs. One is DS, BC only. These are also 2 outputs. One is difference sum borrowed. So with this information, try to design 3-bit adder subtractor circuit. Okay. Okay. Now design a 2-input 2-bit length adder subtractor using full adder only. Full adders only. Okay. By using the full adder circuits, I am asking you to design adder subtractor. Okay. Now see, you want to add A is 2-bit length, B is also 2-bit length. So A is equal to A1, A0, B is equal to B1, B0. Okay. Now I am asking you to do the addition of these two. When you do the addition, A0, B0, but full adder having 3 inputs. Okay. Full adder having 3 inputs. One is A, full adder having 3 inputs, A, B, C. Outputs are sum and carry, sum, carry. This is one full adder. Okay. For each bit, we need one full adder. Already we discussed in the 2-bit parallel adder. So no need to expect further. A, B, C, A. This is one full adder. Sum, carry. And A0, B0, you need to add with full adder. But full adder needs 3 inputs, so we add additional 0 bit. So when you add, you will get sum naught and carry. Now, again add these 3 bits. So apply A1 to A, B to B1, C to C1. Then you will get S1. This is already we discussed. Okay. So A1, B1, C1. Here also A0, B0, 0. This C, nothing but C1. So this C1 is connected to right. S is equal to S0. This is S1, C2. This is normal 2-bit parallel adder. Already we discussed it. Now we want to perform subtraction using full adders. So A minus B, I am asking you to do. Can we perform subtraction using additions? Is it possible? A minus B. Can you? Because full adder is used for adding. It is not used for the subtraction. So first we need to convert subtraction operation into the addition operation. Can we do that one? Anyone? Can we do the subtraction operation with addition? Yes, we can do. A minus B is equal to A plus 2's complement of B. Already we discussed in the unit 1. 2's complement of B. What is the 2's complement of B? 2's complement of the B, nothing but 2's complement of the B, nothing but B bar plus 1. So, okay, B bar plus 1. Now, here, see, when you are adding, you are doing A plus B. When subtracting, you are doing 2's complement of B. Okay, while adding, you are doing just A plus B. But subtracting, you have to go with 2's complement of B. So, the same full adder we can use for addition subtraction if you keep changing at B place. If you change the B, once normal B, you use it for the addition. If you apply 2's complement of the B, that is used for the subtraction. The same full adder we can use for the addition and subtraction. Now the question is how to change the B value. How to change B value? If it is addition, for addition we need to apply right normal B to the full adder. For subtraction, apply 2's complement of B. Okay. The question is how to change the B value between normal addition and subtraction. Okay, normal bi, 2's complement of b. This is the question. For this, the XOR gate will be useful. XOR gate will be useful to convert b. Okay. Now, what is the XOR gate? Truth table. XOR gate, write out the XOR gate truth table. XYZ 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1 0 0 0 0 1 1 1 0 1 1 1 0. Now, see, if x is 0, okay. Now first, when x is 0, x is 1. Dividing the two table into two parts. When x is 0, whatever the value of y that is presenting in z, observe. If y is 0, z is 0, y is 1, z is 1. If x is equal to 1, y is 0, z is 1, you are getting complement. So, you can write truth table, rewrite truth table as x, z only. When x is 0, whatever the value of y that is presenting at z, so you can write y. When x is 1, whatever the value of y, the inverse is presented z, so you can write y bar. You can write y bar. So, if we give b value to the XOR gate, b value to the XOR gate, and if we take one controlling input m, and if m is equal to 0, we will get normal b. If m is equal to 1, if m is equal to 1, we will get b bar. We will get the b bar. Okay. Now, for the 2's complement, what we need to do? B bar plus 1. So, here at the addition, we are using 0. Okay. At the starting position, we are using 0. If you want to perform the subtraction, you have to keep it as 1. Okay. So, the circuit will be okay. Full adder, take 2 full adders. Okay. Now, at the place of B, we have to apply XOR operation B. So, take one XOR gate. Okay, this is, I am applying controlling input M. Okay. This is B0, this is B1. If M is equal to 0 or 1, if M is equal to 0, the same circuit will perform addition. If M is equal to 1, it will perform subtraction. Okay, because see here, for example, FA0, FA1, look at the FA0 full adder. If m is equal to 0, what it will do? If m is equal to 0, it will do the addition of A0. If m is equal to 0, you will get the B0, A0 plus B0 plus 1. If m is equal to 1, what you will get? See here, A0 plus B0 bar plus m is 1. So 1. Okay. B0 bar plus 1, nothing but 2's complement of B0. 2's complement of B0. So, in this way, using XOR gate and full adder, you can design adder subtractor. You can design the adder subtractor. Okay. This is not our normal, because if with the logic gates, you can go with our normal process, step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. But here, they ask you the question, design using full adder. Then you have to think. Okay. If they ask you design using full adder, you have to think. Okay. With this adder subtractor completed, next decoder. Next combination circuit is decoder. Okay. Okay, 9:50 is there. So we start this topic in the next class and we'll complete the decoder. Okay. In the next class we'll complete the decoder. And regarding today's class, if you have any doubt, you can ask me. And we are getting less classes, less number of classes from now to end of the semester. So I will give few assignments in the unit 4 and 5. So you have to work hard, and if you have any doubts, you can ask me through WhatsApp group or the WhatsApp group only, because we do not have enough time to discuss in the classroom. So if you have any doubt, you can ask me. I will give you detailed reply in the WhatsApp group or through mail. Okay, in the classroom for the discussion, we do not have enough time. Okay. I will try to take extra classes also. If the time permits, we will go with slow pace to complete the syllabus. Otherwise, you have to bear with me. Okay. If you have any doubt, you can ask. Okay, Amma. Ending the session.